Welcome everyone. Hello. I decided to film in natural light because it's not like a sunny day here in the Seattle area. It was very foggy this morning actually, and I don't know. I just came into I normally film at night, so when I came over here to film right now, I was just like, oh, I have natural light on my desk, and I'm just going to use it. So we are filming for the last week of that hybrid week of February, including the 29th, into the first few days of March. And if you notice here, I brought back my A5, my i5, my A5. I was going through it last night just to kind of like have the plans in there that I hadn't been planning in the last couple weeks. And I was like, oh my gosh, I missed this vertical layout. And I looked back at my B6 vertical and it's just so squishy. Not squishy like marshmallow squishy, like you want to just hug marshmallow squishy. No, it's like too like filled to the brim. And I'll talk about that a little bit more, but that's why it's back. And there's something I'm still like, it really did help to see the difference between like the verticals and to see like, what am I gonna do? I still see like having my A5 vertical out next to me while I'm looking at to-do lists in here. So there's still like this in between that I still need between these two, like seeing the whole week, but then narrowing in, but not dailies, I guess. I don't know. There's still something. So I'm still sorting that out. And yeah, and my trusty Weeks here is just doing great. So what I'll do to start, where to start? I'm using some of these. Actually, these were from Rosy Papery that I used some last week. I don't know if I talked about them too much, but I love these little icons here. I think they're super, super cute. And I'm going to use some of these from Paper Minty Studio. I'll be honest, when I saw them online, I really liked them. Then when I got them, I'm like, oh, I don't really like those as much. And now I'm looking at them a little bit more like I spent some time away and I'm coming back. So these are really big stickers though. That's the thing, is like there are some smaller ones in here, but we'll see where we will put them. And then, yeah, I'm kind of swapping between covers again, mainly because this B6, sometimes I say B5 because of the A5. This B6 is starting to get a little chunked up, and I don't think it's going to fit in my rings like I had hoped. I've been using it in my rings, my May Paper Co. This one, I do really like it in there. And then I saw like the edge here is getting pulled a little bit. If you can see that, it's kind of being pulled a little. So I just want to give it a little break and maybe rethink how much is in there and just put this in here for now. So yeah, it's been a week. I am just like super tired. I don't know. I also have kind of like dark space up here, so I feel a little bit more cramped in this setup just because it's a little dark up there, but I still love it way more because of all the sunlight coming in. I did a lot of calling insurance last week, and I thought, oh, hey, let's call today. I'm filming this on Friday, and I'm like, I do not have the stamina to deal with insurance right now. Plus, some things are ironing out. They are still having, like, they still don't have it right. And that's unfortunate. So it's just something I'm dealing with. I'm trying to remember what I shared last week. It's mainly all the behavioral health stuff. It's not the like body medical stuff. It's mental. And so I'm watching this candle over here. I think I need to trim the wick. Well, we'll see. I will move my plant a little bit because my plant is right above. Let's see. I'm just kind of putting my hand above the candle here. We'll see if it behaves. I might have to trim it, which I have a tool for that right here. But I like kind of how it's like glowing off screen right now. And it's behaving. It's doing okay. I'm not going to do any washi because these are so big. And let's see. Let me put my watch into theater mode. There we go. Some of those things that you just forget to do right before you film. Okay, let's put, and the other thing is, like, I still don't like the list areas at the bottom here, but there's just something about how the numbers are on this one that just feels better. Like when I look at my week, it just, I don't know, makes more sense. I do want to put a really big sticker here. And come on. There we go. Put this like kind of down in here. And yeah, I'm just trying to think like how my week has gone. Well, it started off really good last week. Well, Monday. Did a grocery order and had like no subs, which was nice. It was like I could just go in there, grab my things. I actually want to highlight that week before I put this down. So yeah, warning, this is going to be a long one. If you haven't seen by this time stamp already. Okay, I'm doing this a little wonky, but it'll work. Yeah, this candle is having a time over here. Let that dry for a moment. Put that on top. And then, like, we were mailing out some things this week, and that went well. Yeah, like, things are happening. Things are moving. But then, like, by midweek, oh, well, yesterday morning I woke up and I'm like, why do I feel horrible? Like, absolutely horrible. And it was because I had had too much egg. I was hoping that I could have more egg by now. But I think what's happening is that the new meds are working. They're stronger than what I was previously having, but it's not strong enough. So I'm going to have to, I think, take the pills that I was on before and combine them. But I don't see my new GI until the 5th, which is technically the week. It's just right here. So it's not far away. This whole week will go pretty quick. And yeah, it'll work. I'm trying to think. This is a darker color. I don't think I'm going to use that much. And I just like to put a little color over the dates. have them stand out a little bit. Ooh, March 1st. March 1st. Are you guys ready for March? Like, this is kind of blowing my mind a little bit. It's like, ooh, can we put the brakes on? Where did February go? Like, where did that go? Do you guys feel like the year is going by fast? I think we say that every year, though. Like, I was watching Planners and Wine, and I felt like almost every month that they're like, can you believe it's this month? And they would say it like every time. And I'm like, but that's how we all are. It's just that I guess it's part of getting older. It's like that whole, everything just feels, I'm trying to think. Like, also, mornings are not like when I'm at my best. So you may go like, what is going on? Why is she like not as bubbly or something? Well, this is why. Because it takes my brain a while to catch up and get into things in the mornings. And I think a lot of neurodivergent people are like that. It's not a unique thing. It's a lot of night owls that I think happen to also be neurodivergent struggle with that. So yeah, I don't drink caffeine either. If I were to drink caffeine in the morning, I would be a lot better. And but I don't. See, now I like how this is looking on screen. Like, I'm just looking over at the monitor and it looks nice. Like, I did get a little darker color. This one is more of an orangey dark, like it's almost this color here. But well, actually I can use it now for dots. Let's do that. So it is a yard waist, and so we will around 8 o'clock-ish. Yeah, let's do that. See, it's a little orangier. And then I put it usually up here. We'll have it line up this time. And then, since I don't have therapy, it's every other week. I will check, yeah, around 11. So I put that on the line and that not. So it's random. It's random. I think I'll put it here. And then we have our delivery here. Yeah, like that's, although they're a little hard to see. Let me see if I can make them a little bigger. It does help to see them a little bit. When I was updating, yeah, that's a little better. When I was updating the last couple weeks in here, I was just going back and just putting like just the bare bones, like what happened, and just the colors that I used. And I noticed that when I did the dots, they were like disappearing. So I wanted to have those. I like, yes, this is working. I'm surprised that this is working, but it is. So we have been selling some things on Mercari, and that's been going well. I talked about last time where it was like I was using Poshmark and it was like instantly getting spam, and I totally agree. Like, Facebook marketplace is like full of spam. Like, eBay can get, like, I've been on there a long time, and you know, you have your fill of kind of like, I guess this last year I've only had like forgetful people on there, which we all do, right? We all are that way, where I contacted someone, I said, I hope this is going to be sent out soon. They're like, I'm so sorry. I meant to like have that out a day or so ago. So, but most of the time people are good, but it's like, I find that people on Mercari like are a lot more kind. see, I think I'm going to put a little highlight just to the side here so that I see that. I like that. That's something important that we need to see. There we go. And we're going to try to see like a flower festival here and celebrate my mom's birthday this coming weekend. So I just wanted to get, like, I feel like I have breathing room here, but I don't want to fill this up. I need some blank space. And I don't mind putting like just a couple things here for like the week. And like, I could be like, there's my plan and I'm done. Like you can totally do that. And I do like the simplicity of that. I do have to manage more things than this. So, but this is what my brain is craving. And that's why I just had to go back to it. So let's use the same kind of look. I'm loving this. I'm actually surprised. I think the natural light is helping a little bit because when I was doing some swatching and checking on colors, I wasn't sure if they would work out that well. So let's do the same in here. I did like this green here. It's just, again, my to-do list is getting like way too much. It was nice to break down taxes so I'm a thinker. Let me get this on screen. I'm a thinker who doesn't, sometimes I go linearly. There we go. In terms of like, okay, let's do this step. Let's do this step. And that's if I'm like really checking all the details. But for taxes, you can jump around. Like you can go, okay, here's some income, here's some expenses, here's some, like you can do that. And I do well with that. I hop around. But it did kind of help to break it down and go, okay, I need to like get all the income in there before I check that off. And yeah, so we submitted that yesterday. So that's all done. But like some of these things are a little too long term, so I'm not going to carry them all to the next week. They're all like some things I need to do. But again, my list was like overwhelming. But this, even though I love the colors, like it feels like it's to the edge. And it's just that the hours, like I can put the 11 down here and then feel more squishy down here, which is fine because there is more room here. Like I can shift some things down. These are very high up here because I put the 6 up too high, if you remember from last week. So I can shift this down, but I still feel like I'm like right at the edge. So I was like, well, I can also do like 4 columns and 4 columns because I also don't like this stacked. It doesn't give me like the sense of time. Like I look at Monday through Friday and then I'm not looking at the weekend. And the weekend to me is kind of important. And that's why I like this, because I see the weekend and there's just a lot more ease here. So I'm not knocking either planner. It's just that this layout I put together here. Let's try 4 columns. It is 30 across, so I can subtract 1, so that's 29. So like 27. I keep thinking in 3. 28 divided by 4 is 7, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm just going to do it on this week so I can kind of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How's that go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's coming from the outside. I'm kind of wondering about just shifting this 1 so that we have 1 on either side. I think that would work. I'm just going to try that. I need some, I just realized, some day stickers for that. I think these are a little large here, so these will be nice that these are smaller, and we'll try to fit them that way. And again, you need to experiment before like committing to things. So as I was saying, like some of my wins, selling some things, our dishwasher, the top tray, like this tiny little plastic piece that held the whole top tray up and in there broke. It felt flimsy from the beginning. Everything else is like absolutely great with that dishwasher, but we were able to pretty much get the part that's all metal now. They have the metal version that my husband found, and get that all fixed in like 24 hours. So it was really nice to have that taken care of. It was a lot. It was like we could run dishes on the bottom, right? Like there's nothing wrong with the actual washing of things. And so we did. We just kind of ran the bottom just that one night. And it was a win that the part was available and we can get it so quickly. So, and that my husband had, like I had free Prime for a little while. Again, I don't pay for Prime. I only use it when it's offered for free. And he just happened to have a free version now too. And we were able to just get it next day. So that was a win because I don't have control over these things. Again, I define wins as like it's out of my control. It's totally out of my control. I couldn't influence it. And the no subs on the groceries worked. Filing taxes, completing them in batches, as I talked about. Carpooling is working. My son had to take a half day this last week, and then the rest of his week went really well. He was having he wasn't feeling great on Monday to Tuesday. So we were planning on going to the museum with family in town, but then we talked through it and we're like, that's too much. So it was good to just kind of cancel that. But we're going to hang out. And then I didn't get to do more calls because I'm so over fighting for like the coverage. I see where the point is that this is all breaking down, and it's always kind of been that way. So I have to like kind of pace myself with how many calls I'm doing. Like it was a lot. So again, insight, missing my A5. So I'm like really happy to jump back in, burned out on calls, laundry nights. So this week I did one load for myself, and then last night I did one load for my son, and there can be some opinions about that. You can have your opinions on that. He's getting to the age where he can do it more, but again, with how much he has on his plate right now and his anxiety levels and everything, I don't mind. I don't have a problem with laundry. I can really go through it pretty quickly and get it done. And so just to do a load, I was like, it's so nice to do it like on a Thursday night. So like this weekend, I don't have any. So I do like mine on a Monday or Tuesday, and then there's always like towels and things, but yeah, it's just kind of nice to have it done at night and just fold it while you're watching something right before bed or something, and then just put it all away the next morning or that night. So it just depends. I just have a basket of his stuff to put away now. So yeah, I don't know. There was something about those just like laundry nights that just kind of like goes, this is nice. This is nice. I don't know why. Yeah, I need to go through all these papers before I make my next call. And yeah, what I was feeling, overwhelm, the aches and pains, just kind of disappointment that my meds weren't as strong, and then some relief of filing my taxes. So that was that. Let's see. So let's try this new layout here. This is what we all come for, right? So I'm not going to put a line here. Oh, that's kind of nice because that comes in a little bit. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I should put it up here so I can actually draw over it. I'll erase that in a moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then this should be 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I do need to get, I forgot. Hold on. Okay, I needed to get my time washi here. Let's see. Where is the end? Here it is. And we're going to put it a little lower. This must be a new one. Let's see. I do wish, like between these two washis, I love the Sterling ink one because it's just, there's more space, but it just doesn't line up with these. I guess you could put it on and have it be approximate if you're not too picky in like where it shows up. Okay, so we're going to start at 6 and go to 11. And so let's put the 11 closer to the bottom. Squeak, squeak. Let's see. Pull that down slightly. There we go. Yeah. I mean, I could have it go to midnight. It's not going to hurt anything down here. Let's just do that. Let's just try it. Let's just try it. Because I'm not using these 1 to 5s. I have a lot of those stacking up now. Let's see. Am I on the screen? Not really, but that's okay. You know what I'm doing over here. You know what I'm up to. Yeah, this natural light is helping line things up a little better too. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's divide these in 4. I'm wondering also, do I want to do this in pencil? Sometimes it smudges a little bit, or I can do, oh, that's not the right one. Like I'm thinking like a light gray instead of black. Let me get the pencil. I think the pencil works. Okay, I think my son also has been messing with my chair that I'm sitting in, and it kind of went wonky on me. Okay, so if I do that, it's a little lighter, so it's not as, I also think like the dark lines last week were kind of getting to me. Let's just see. This is kind of exciting. It's like, oh, I've been trying that layout and now I get to try a new layout. See if this helps at all. It still doesn't give like space around the edges as much. There we go. Okay, and then will these fit? So we're gonna like start with Sunday. I'm using some new tweezers. These are the opposite tweezers. They are like you pinch to do this. So they're really kind of messing with my brain right now. Let's see, do I want to center them? I'll try centering them. On the top, yeah, it gives me some room then to have like, it's this area, because you've seen in my other planning areas, like I used that top area and I didn't have that over here. Okay, pinch to open. I'm sure if I use these more, I'll be able to wrap my brain around it. There we go. Yeah, these are a little smaller, so they'll be able to fit. I don't know what I would do if I don't think the sterling ink ones would fit, you know? Okay. Thursday, you are a big word. Let's see if we can fit you in. Well, I have the advantage of having the numbers there, so yeah. Coincidence and lucky. And yeah, Sunday feels a little extra wide, but you do kind of give up this space. Now I'm looking at this. Would it be better if these were all over one, like Sunday here? It might feel like everything's shifted too far that way though. So, well, let's try it different on this other side maybe. Maybe we do. Because actually, okay, I didn't talk about this, but when you do it into 4, and I think everyone's figured this out right now, there is a column that is not a day of the week. So I think I'm going to need to move this over. So it's going to work out a little better on this side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so let's draw these lines. I think you'll see here, that's pencil smudging, that it does work a little better. And then I think the page I just did is going to feel off. I can also like erase, but I like how it goes all the way up. Okay, so I actually do, let's see if I can use these tweezers here. Okay, they're driving me crazy. Let's use these ones. Yeah, I can try something new until I'm trying 2 things that are new. Then it gets a little much. So let me see if I can slowly get this off of here. I mean, I can get a whole other one if I needed to, but let's try to reuse this one. I think it's doing okay. It sounds like it's tearing, but since I just stuck it down, I think it's just a little upset. There we go. Okay. Yes, I'm going to go back to these for now. I think I just need to practice with those other ones, but maybe not on camera. Okay, so this starts actually on the bottom. It's going to kind of cover that line a little bit, unless I give it a little space. There. Okay. So now I have like a side here. So visually, because these numbers are here, do I need those numbers there? Because these are closer. Yeah, I think like if that wasn't there, I'd be like, okay, where's 6 o'clock? Where's 8 o'clock? Where's 10? Like 10, I'm totally losing. So I do need these here. The question is do I want to move this Sunday line over so that there's just a little bit more room on Thursday? Because Sunday just looks extra wide. I don't need Sunday to be that wide. So let's draw the lines in. Since these are pencil, it's much more easier to erase. I don't know how the headers though are going to come up. But something just feels a little off. Let's try. Let's try. So, well, I can just put them here. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what happens. I think the pencil's working. The pencil feels a lot better. But boy, that Thursday looks big. That feels a little bit more like this looks extra wide, which is great because, you know, having that for the week. I do think that's better. I think you could go either way with it, but let's see if I can get these to move over slightly. That's the question. Yeah. I don't think Sunday's going to move. Let's see. I kind of had a quick motion with that last one. Let's go slower on Saturday here. Yeah. I don't mind it leaving a little stickiness. I just want to make sure it doesn't tear. There we go. I won't move Thursday. Thursday's pretty much going to be there, but can I get it recentered? It's a little squishy. It's a little squishy, I will say that. Yeah, it's not going to be perfect, but it's just a little better. Come here, Friday. On a Friday, please be a nice Friday. This is definitely a little bit more of a non-chatty. Come on. There we go. So yeah, there's just some sticker pieces, but at least I think I can like recover that. Okay, and I don't think I can get Sunday to move. I already tore part of it. Let's see. Not the most sticky most like repositional. Reposition? That doesn't sound right. Repositional. That's the word, right? Okay. I think that's just... Okay, now Thursday's bugging me, and now there's a little glue here. Rub that off. Well, at least the columns feel a little better. So there's that. And sometimes Thursday needs like a little extra breathing room because, like, how far do I need to move this? Not far. Because, like, to me, that's one of the hardest days. Like, I feel like I have more energy going into Monday. Tuesday can be rough because you're like, oh, wait, my body was kind of faking it on Monday because it had some of that weekend energy. And then Tuesday is like, oh, I'm so far away from Friday. But then Thursday is like, oh my gosh, I'm about to pass out. And then Friday, you get like some momentum back because you're like, oh, this is the last day. At least that's how it is for me. Let me know for you. Like, you find that true? Okay, those are not going to move again. So we're just going to leave those there. Oh, Wednesday. Wednesday is a big word to be fitting in here. This definitely is an interesting layout. Definitely feels a bit different. And you're like, why do I need 2 verticals? Well, mainly I may not. Like, I may not. This is like another week of testing, as I said. And we'll see. I could just stop doing verticals in my B6 here. So, it starts off with the 26th. So I will write that up here. I thought I had some numbers somewhere. I mean, I do have some sterling ink numbers. Actual 29th of February, and then we go 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. We're doing this. We are doing this. And then, and that's the thing, is like, I don't feel like I can put too many stickers on here because it's just like, I only have this room. I could put just a little bit down at the bottom, like a little thing here. Let's see. Something like long and tall, like this one. Oh, actually, I could put this. On the weekend, I don't need as much right here. So I might put something like right here for the weekend. But I just kind of have this growing up here in the middle. Let's see how much of a problem that sticker was. Let's see if it's going to cause any issues. Yeah, so kind of like on my other one, I do want to put like a big... nice big one over here to kind of show the weekend. Yeah. And then something else. Do I want that one? I like this one here. Again, trying to use up the bigger ones first because I still have my weeks. So I'm kind of thinking... I need to see the number. Let's see if it's going to go off the side here. Could put it kind of lower down, or I could just have them across the bottom. That might work a little better to keep the top clear. Yeah, since I don't need to see those numbers as much, so they're kind of I don't know. I'm not going to explain it. They are what they are. And I wish this one went the other way because I think that would be nice there. Maybe some of these. Yeah, that on the side. And just a little. Yeah, like that. Probably could have shifted that one over a little, but that's fine. I wonder how much. These are two different sticker companies, so let's see. Will this one come up? No, not really. Okay. We've moved enough stickers. We're okay. And then I will highlight the numbers. They're bleeding a little here because they're still a little wet. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so this to me feels better than this. I mean, I did have like big thick washi there. Some of the things were a little bigger. But I do feel like I have a side area now. Not March yet. Very soon. Very soon. That's the, I do need to do a reset video, which is coming soon. Yeah. Okay. So now let's put the same things. Like I'm wondering, is this 2 to 3? Yeah, because it always comes in there. This 2 to 3 eating into Sunday. Not so much. Sunday mornings, I don't care. I don't care. So let's put the same things in here and kind of see what it feels like. So I'll put, and that's the difference is the sterling inks are on the lines and these are on the spaces, the numbers themselves. So 230 is going to be there. It'll be interesting when I edit this to see how the natural light is shifting. Did I have? Yeah. I was going to say, are those numbers lined up? They are. They are. And then 8 to 130. And probably 330. Okay. Get these lines on here. So do I plan on putting verticals in both, using 2 verticals a week? I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm trying to see, well, that's a little wonky. I'm trying to see like which one. That's what the experiment is about. Oh. What else has been happening this week? I don't know. It's, I just, like, I haven't felt this kind of like, I just want to do some certain things for a while. See, and here I can use the hours going straight across. I couldn't do that last week. So there is the Orchid Festival. I think we're going to go a little earlier. And then like around 10, and then I'm going to hang out with my mom. You know, and have dinner. So, and then let's put the dinner lines in. So usually I do like 5:30 to 6:30. And that's okay. That gets a little fuzzy on the weekend. So here I have a little bit more room to go like 5:30, 6:30. And look, the consequences of my actions. Let's see. No, I still can squeeze things in. But that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to kind of squeeze in. That's okay though. That's okay. Because by here I'm not using like from 10 to midnight. So that feels like there's a little space there. Let's put in the my sons. So from 4 to 5, I could scoot these over, and actually I will do that, is I'll color this side. To kind of highlight this appointment. And then we put Tuesday night will be around 8. I'll just put a little square. And then I'll put a little square up here. Squares are kind of cute. I like that. So Wednesday morning, we'll have it here. And Thursday, usually it's around noonish. I'm going to put it in this little area here, actually. No, I had more space, didn't I? So I could have put it over. That's okay. It's just a little thing that I need to check. It's not a big deal. Oh, I like those squares. Again, I can have circles in the other one, have squares here. So we have yard, waist. So I am feeling like I have more space in here, which was the whole goal. And I'll probably, like, once we get this kind of figured out, I might highlight that. What else can I do in here? Good question. Good question. I still have not figured out what I'm doing here. Let's put, I don't mind using a lot of these stickers up, although, let's see. Well, yeah, I gotta use the ones that I know cannot fit in the weeks. Like this really big one here. And I like this big one here. I'll probably hop over to the weeks here and try to get that in. Right there. That looks awesome. Keep it really simple. Yeah, like I keep thinking like I just have one extra spread in here I just don't use, and that's okay. That's what I'm feeling. Like I want to use this one in the weeks because that's a nice horizontal one. This is a really big one. I don't care if I use all these up because I did plan in 3 different planners. So yes, let's use this big one. Let's use it. Which is the top part? Is there no top part? Let's see. It was, the orientation of this was like this. Yeah, it does make more sense to have it kind of like right there. I do like this kind of up in here. And then I kind of want to, I don't want to use all the little ones, but I do want to kind of give, maybe here, maybe here. And have my like to-do list here. And then I think I want to use some things in the weeks. So I am going to be jumping around in this video a little bit of like, okay, use this here, use that there. I'll highlight these real quick. That looks good. Feels a bit more balanced. I don't want to put any orangey colors on here yet, although there's some nice here. Like I could within my lists. I do want to repeat. Oh, this is where I can put the oranges. Do I want to do squares? Like here, bring that across. I don't have a square grid, but I can look through. So I can do that. Because that's really the only big appointment. And I'm really only using this part when this whole thing is open. Like if I'm looking at the timing of everything, I switch to here and like that could be my mini to-do list. So it's like I don't have to keep flipping. I can just have a little bit of duplicate info. And then I'm going to put just orchid here. Because I don't need the yard waste stuff so much on here, I don't think. Do I? I can do it like right here, just do, it's mainly just getting it ready. So yard waste in the evening, Smith Brothers in the morning. And just have like 2 little dots. There we go. So those are more like that's when I do them. And then this can be like actually when the timing of things are happening. Yeah, that feels good. Still a lot of space, still a lot of space. And then this will be wins first. And then what's next? What worked? That's what it is. I like how like the winds are kind of like up near the flower. That's kind of cool. Worked. I might want to have some more room for that because there's a lot more room on here because I'm not putting washi tape. So that's interesting. I can almost fit like let's see, do I want a like little writing place here? Maybe I do. So like wins didn't work. I just write didn't, and then insights. I mean, insights is kind of like reflecting, but let's just try this. So insights and then shifts. And then feelings. Do I want it about even? I might rewrite that and put it 1 down so it's even with that. And then kind of like a summary here. Shifts, insights, and then just write reflection. These are all my reflection, but just maybe some kind of like little summary I write there. Actually, I kind of like shifts being up here. I put it down because of the flower, but we're just going to have it one. I'm looking at it on screen. Is that bothering me? I don't have a whole lot of shifts to write, so I guess it is bothering me. And then like that. Okay, that feels better. Okay. Again, I could just tape these together. But sometimes I want to have a space for notes. But not like health insurance notes because they would get lost in here. I need like all my health insurance stuff over there. Okay, so I'm not going to write all the to-dos here, but I am going to. So here's the thing. I bet at least one of you have been like, why are there action items and why is there a to-do list? And that's kind of what I'm trying to also differentiate, because these are very, like, really, I could take all of these and categorize them by color. And then there's a lot of stuff I want to put off of here into like in the back where I started writing like, where did I put it? It's just like, here it is. So like this kind of stuff, I'm starting to transfer back here for a long term kind of thing here. So I don't have to keep having them on my list and keep moving them. That was not the point to do that. So, yeah. Okay. This is feeling better. And I think I just need to think through those, and I'll show you next time. Like, I really do need to step through that. Like, I don't think I can do it on camera. Actions could be more. I'm not going to underline it yet in case I do just decide not to put something there and just have to-dos. Like, what do I need? What do I actually need? I need a to buy area because we always are like, well, that's just one word, isn't it? Why not? We're just going to have it as like hyphenated to-dos, and to buy is just one word. No, I'll probably fix it when it's dried. But I need that for groceries, little things we need to pick up. So definitely just having like two main areas there. Oh, so I picked a card last week and I didn't show it because it was 9 of Needles. Your fear and overwhelming thoughts may feel unbreakable, but time will heal. It was just kind of intense. It was kind of intense. And I just kind of observed myself going through that this week, going, okay, do I feel that way? Is that something I can reflect upon? It wasn't too bad. Like, I didn't see that was reflected upon my life or anything that was happening. So I didn't say, I wouldn't say it was irrelevant. I would just say it was nice to kind of heed that warning. And then, again, it's not for like fortune telling or like what's the future. It's just something like to kind of watch out for. Am I ruminating at night before going to bed is what I was just trying to observe. And I was just so tired each night. I was like, no, it didn't really happen. So I picked this one, Listener of Seeds. I just want to write this here real quick. Let's see. I think I want to make a little box here or a little, no, everything is really airy. I don't want to box things in. So I'll write this first. And it is care for yourself and your surroundings. Listen to your needs. I am all for that. So let me write this and I'll be right back. Okay. So I think what I want to do here, actually, I want to rewrite this. Oh, I thought it was done. It was not done. And that way I can put a highlight underneath. It needed a little bit more space there. That's all. That's all I was doing for that. Okay. Because I'm not sure, that's the thing. This layout gives me room to put that. When I look at this, I would probably put it here, especially since I'm not using this as like lists anymore. That's the thing. That's the thing. That's the thing. I keep coming up against the same thing and I keep thinking, okay, I'll have a solve for it. I don't have a solve for it yet. Let's go to my weekly here, and I love the green in here. Green and the green. And yeah, I'm pretty much caught up. I went back and did all my lines, so those are all done. So let's just kind of go here. Excuse me. And I do want to highlight before I put stickers down in here. And I do also like how I rearranged these columns a bit here. It feels more usable. And I'll kind of go over that here in a moment when I get those written in. Oh, and then these. Let's ground these numbers. It feels more grounded when those are like that. Okay, so we are going to put this one down at the bottom. Although I have been writing some symptoms in this area, I do want to try just a big one because it's not going to fit up there. Just try to have this like that. And then come here. I don't know. Can you guys notice I'm not super chatty here first thing in the morning? I want to put just like a little bit on either side. There we go. And then definitely wanted to, oh, this one. It's the same as the other one. I really liked this kind of up in this area. Yep. Yep, that works. And then kind of having these come here, kind of in this. Do I want to flop it? I could. That looks, maybe I actually want this like more over here somewhere. Yeah, I don't think it looks a little too matchy-matchy over there. Now it looks a little too matchy-matchy wherever I put it. Where can you go? Do I just put you back on? Like that kind of mixes it up there. Well, it does kind of fit just like right there. It gives it a little bit more pink in that area. So I think if I like this feels a little bit better. Do I have anything going on next Friday? Probably not. Like just like that. And then have this as kind of a in between. That might be a little too disruptive, but I'm not writing much in this area. Like this has changed. I'll show you. And then, oh no, that's right there. Maybe down in this area. Kind of carry that over just a little bit. So I still have these. I might put those, I don't know what I'll do with them. But let's get all of these. So having like just supplements here instead of having things timed all the way across, what was happening, especially when I was taking a lot of different meds, like the point when I was taking those really heavy antibiotics for surgery, I couldn't even track them in here. It was just so much. And then even before that, I was taking like a couple times a day. Now I'm pretty much just taking at lunchtime and then before bed. And so I could take my probiotic earlier. I did have ones that do say like take first thing in the morning. So it kind of gets down into your gut a little better. But my new ones don't say that. So, I mean, I just want to have the option of possibly taking them earlier. And but otherwise, they're all the same number right now. And then just writing any supplements I take, which they would most likely be at this time. It's not like I'm taking those at a different time. So it is nice to kind of like then just write out, because sometimes the supplements change a little bit. Mainly it's just iron for me because I'm low iron. But I do need to get back on some calcium soon. So that's how that's working. Let's get these numbers in. And then low, medium, high. And I might have started my cycle. Like, I'm not sure. I did have some acne. Like, that's another good sign of like my cycle is like I usually get acne a few days before. But again, I don't have a uterus, so I'm trying to mainly judge breast tenderness, and I haven't really felt that. I might today, though. I might today. And that would make sense. That would time up correctly. Okay, so I want to put my probiotic here, and then those, and then I probably want to shift that over, but I don't think I want to rewrite that. Supplements. I love the colors of this. It's nice and warm. I like the greens too, and I do like to switch it up from week to week. But this is just feeling nice and cozy. And then steps. My bedtime. It has been all over the place. Water. I put in the center column now, and then sleep. And then any digestive things that I'm observing. Oh, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, all the way down. I guess that's, just thinking as I'm doing something mundane, is that I have all these things on my to-do list. I'm going to put a little circle here. That I'm wondering, do they need doing? Like, do they? Am I making more work for myself? Is that my only? Yeah, for health appointments, that is the only thing this week. So, the goals for this week. Early bedtime. Water. And we need to start on these new fiber things. And then, what else? I think I need to schedule, nutritionist. Or at least inquire about it, because as I said, like it wasn't the right kind of nutritionist, so we'll see. Maybe they have a referral. Maybe there's a referral there that they could give to me. So I would put my cycle days, but I have a feeling the numbers are going to be totally off if I try to write them, because I think I would not be surprised if this actually ends up being a 1 or a 2 in here. Yeah, and I don't have my therapy. I think that's it. Yeah, because we're not putting like house stuff on here. So this little bit of orange with that little bit. I'm trying to think if there's any other like orange. You know what? This might be kind of cute to have. Oh, that's what I need to do. Is have days of the week, because otherwise it gets all jumbled up. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It might be kind of nice to put white out over those sometime. And then Monday, Tuesday. Actually, I'm going to try something new here. I'm going to fill in this bottom part so I don't even have to. I was like, I don't like those little short lines that I just write in here. But if I just color it in, then I won't write there. There. And then I want to make these little dots. I think I saw Becky doing this. Rebecca of Oops, I Did It Again that I mentioned. I think she was filling that in. Someone was. I'm sorry if it was you and I did not give you credit. I think a lot of people do, actually. But yeah, so that is that's cute. That's cute. The weeks size for my health planner. And let's go back through here. And we have the B6, where I want to write that in A5 somewhere. Really simple on the side, really simple. What are actions and to-dos? I think what I want to do, here's my thought. Actions are more like, again, I need to separate out like outside of the house, where I'm taking action or I'm making calls, or just kind of like, basically this is extroverted and introverted. That's kind of where I'm feeling I need to go, because I need to kind of like weigh in where my energy is at and kind of see like which one is which. But I want to color code both. Like, really, it'd be nice to just have them all color coded. That's my goal. I need to put some thought into that. I do like this a whole lot better. I'll put some of those. Then I'll look at like what to-dos here are the most important. This, when I have them here, those are like the key things that I want to do. I might put some stickers here because I have some more, and see if there's something here. Again, sometimes I feel like I want to put a little diary of like saying, well, Monday, I didn't really feel up to this, and just, but I already do that. Let's see. I have a couple 5-year diaries I'm doing right now. One for me, one for my son. And then one for just like business ideas is like just a personal diary. That one's not a 5-year, but, so I don't want to get like too introspective here, but I feel like there's something I could do, like just days of the week on one side. I could do notes on another, and then actually do my reflections here. This is, more journaling thoughts a little bit. I'm getting closer. So that's B6. And again, there's just something in my heart that I love this. I love this layout. Just having the extra space, and I'll write my card on the bottom there. So that's it. Thank you for joining me, and you'll see a reset video in between this one, and so that's going to come out on the 29th, because I can, because we can put it on the 29th this year. So yeah, that'll come out here, and then my next plan with me will be on March 3rd. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So take care, everyone. I hope you're doing well, and I hope your day goes well. Hope your week goes well. I hope into the next month goes well. And if you really like this, put like this on your way out. And if you want to see all my videos, because subscribing really does help do that. If you subscribe, then it really is a lot easier for you to catch up on like everything if you like all the stuff. So take care, everyone. I'll see you next time. Bye.